and one quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Miami leading by 13. Outside White. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell double team. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lillard. Outside Durant. Out to Lillard. Here's Mitchell. And finally they hit one.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
On the wing, Murray. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. So it's Miami now. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Wade. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Puts up a deep three. Rebound Miami. From deep, here's Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Oklahoma City trails by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Johnson on the wing. The three ball. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And Miami leads by 11.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Lillard right side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant way outside. Davis with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Mitchell. Davis a screen. Oh, get up, Jonathan. Wow.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Pass to Durant. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Miami now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
.29 seconds left in the game. The three from Mitchell. Here's Davis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. The three from Mitchell. So So Miami takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental...
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Do you want me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it.
And that's the way I like it.
Ain't cooking a smile for none of these.
That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30.
Chat, should they fold that no yoga mat? Chat, should they no hit me back? Chat, should I no questions asked? Chat, they chatting, they chat. When the sun go down, everything made me feel lonely. Hello, sad thing, but right now it's just a home. Try to feel good, it's hard enough, no one to hold me. Hype me up, you give me hype, you my favorite coach, compress the line. Dress off, that's my only vice. When he tell me if I'm feeling fine, I run it up, risk it all, like I'm taking it all, it's my second life. That's me, passed out in the Maybach seat, cashed out on the back sand beach. Already know my body, already know that's me. Think you might get all I want to love if it's out there.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, yeah, only want your love if it's solid.
But if it's me, then you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so much every time I show up. Her about face, everything no cut. I y'all up, I'm really gonna trip out, babe. Load of 87 guts while you waiting on us. Tell them I was on PCH. You with that's thinking they cuter than you. Oh, say you on your cycle, but he on this too. Oh, the tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's foosball. The tenderness of them was taking them for some waggle. Oh, walk, talk, like Kenny, like Buck, like Solana, I promise.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here we go. So it's Miami now. Doncic outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards got 5 now.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Now here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that one drops.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. Banchero the screen. To the middle. Shoots over Kuminga. And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And that time also a missed shot. Edwards looking for an opening. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Adebayo sets a screen. Edwards, no good. Miami trails by 7. Here's Mitchell. Out left to the wing. 16 feet out. And again, no good by Miami.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound Miami. Left side Davis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution for your home team.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Banchero. Smart outside. And it's good for 2.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9. Murray inside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Kuminga. Here's Gafford. Another shot. And he lays it in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Miami. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Miami now. It's a 13-point game. Outside Murray. Avdia from outside. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
There's a screen. Doncic. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Yep, that one's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Miami trails by 13. Doncic left side. It's rebounded by Banchero. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Azubuike. No made baskets yet. Misses from short range. Left side White. The kick out to Johnson. Murray deciding where to go with it. Back to Johnson. Off with the layup. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Outside for Rozier. Pass to Gafford. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. And it's Gafford missing. Miami trails by 13. Outside Murray. He takes it in. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Azubuike. Guarded by Doncic.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David Jason. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know to find the answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating on the same. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes and staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, got the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. I'm alright, I take my chances. This right here, I could not plan it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then watched it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying.
bands, I probably city on the screen until the poppy so I got cream, matching all the raggies. I put pain on it, got some gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen is how to see, then you go watch the game on it.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bio. Big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we optimists. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Three fell out the curves and there's a million got the word of us. Never let that hurt in that shit, that triple the curve with us. They all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breast pin. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Come on.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Bailey, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Miami's shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Albuquerque with the possession. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Bailey. Takes a three. Miami grabs the miss. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And here is Mitchell. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. pass to Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. Started by Davis. And it's Miami's ball. Doncic feeling it out. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Back to Wembanyama. And Davis sends it back. Mitchell wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Outside, White. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Inside, Tatum. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. It's White on the wing. There's the triple. Miami no good on that time either. Albuquerque trails by 4. It's White on the wing. Miami no good on that time either. Mitchell with it. Kuminga picks him up. Here's Tatum. Trying to get something going. And the basket by Bailey.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Miami. Here's Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Tatum down low. And it's sent back by White. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Avdia. Back to Doncic. Outside for Murray. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Here's Tatum. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Albuquerque trails by 7. On the wing, Thompson. Puts up a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Knocked away. Sabonis with the steal. And he makes that one.
You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
Davis sets a screen. And Doncic, here we go.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Johnson the screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Pass to Bailey. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson left side. Doncic outside. Miami no good on that time either. Albuquerque trails by 7. Here's George. Pass to Murray. Here's Bailey. Thompson for the triple. They get the rebound. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Albuquerque trails by 5. Murray outside. Pass to Thompson. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Mitchell is doubled. Now here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Adebayo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. Antetokounmpo inside. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Mitchell missing. And Thompson puts up a deep three. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miami leading by 4. And let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. David, any news?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. From what he told me, it sounds like he really strained his knee, and there may be stretched ligaments. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with the baseline jumper. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Kuminga gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Albuquerque trails by 4. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Bailey, and that one is stuffed right through.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Drops in the layup for 2. Bailey's got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. George double team. Right side Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA.
Out of bounds, it'll be Albuquerque's ball. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Doncic with the triple. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And that one drops for him.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
A clear look for Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Albuquerque with the possession. To the middle. Tatum no good.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside, Kuminga. Can't get it to fall. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
The visiting team, 32.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here's Albuquerque. Pass to Sabonis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Sabonis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Albuquerque. And White slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. These two teams are really equal.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Mitchell up top. Over Mitchell. Pass to Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis inside. Here's Wembanyama. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
To the inside. And Davis can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami, trailing by 2. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the court.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Mitchell.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Launches it. Miami no good on that time either.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Miami now. A 2-point game. Here's Doncic. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Doncic right side. Pass to Wembanyama. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do, a gigantic shot from their big man.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Doncic. A 3-ball. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team.
Stolen by Mitchell.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but
and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Charge with a technical foul. Shooting the technical free throw.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for your home team, Donovan Mitchell free throw. Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Kuminga. Off on that one. And so Albuquerque takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone, gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping just sing my songs. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose their song. No, freedom is the road. Oh, no, coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Ay, ay, esto es pa' que... Ay. Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que... Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una loqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, kish, kish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pase a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' que. Pa' que. Es que esto pa' que. Pa' que. Esto pa' que. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro, algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Es que esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, pa' que, esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, esto pa' que dance, 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 dance.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. So it's Miami now. Right side Johnson. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. The shot by Johnson, no good. Doncic outside. Pass to Jordan. The shot comes out. Oh, good D by Edwards. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. And Mitchell with the slam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Brogdon, no good. And Edwards, here we go. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. This James on the wing. Doncic with a block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Here's Jordan. James up top. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to James. Davis with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. There's a minute 54 left in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Colorado Springs making a switch here. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Doncic, no good. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Up and in on the layup.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's James looking to end the run. Soft touch off the glass.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Doncic, no good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Now here's Sabonis. Still no points. The shot by James, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And he gets it to go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
It's stolen by James. And so it's Miami, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Miami making their last shot. Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with a 3. Goes back up. And Jackson lays it in.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Here's Doncic. Here's Wesley. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Colorado Springs making a switch here.
Make some noise, man.
Miami leading by 4. Doncic with it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Johnson. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. There's a screen by Johnson. Edwards goes up with it again.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
These are his first free throws of the game. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 3. Doncic outside. Colorado Springs with a rebound. 1:44 left in the first half. Here's Ball. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as much as 10. There's the drive. The shot, no good. Sabonis with some nice D. Ball with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Doncic outside. Outside Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Colorado Springs shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Jordan. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Doncic outside. Over Jordan. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. To the middle. Out to James. For the lead. Nice work inside from James.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And here's Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack. And the bucket is good.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
James can't get it to go. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Johnson. Colorado Springs with a rebound. Now Jordan. Pass to James. Second chance shot. Always ready to do battle. James gets it to go.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Outside Johnson. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to James. Here's Rodman. Up top, Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's James from the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And it's Miami's ball. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Outside Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, we are accustomed to Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, handling in pick and roll. They invert it there, use him as the screener. Nice work.
And the basket is good. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Johnson. Takes one from 10 feet. Rodman with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's James. He's got 14. And a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ball no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Miami trails by 3. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it to go off the bounce.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Allen. Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Colorado Springs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And both free throws good for Lillard. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. The three from Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 9. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Colorado Springs ahead, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Colorado Springs with a rebound. James, right side. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The ball's knocked loose. Inside. And they're on the break. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, this guy's got all kinds of instincts for the game. And on the defensive end, showing you what he can do. Stealing that one and making it pay off.
The three from Mitchell. Rodman with a rebound. Colorado Springs leading by 5. Lillard outside. And here's Sabonis outside. The shot misses. It's Adebayo, high post. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. LeBron with the rebound. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Pass to Rodman. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Colorado Springs lead.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
And so he hits both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Oh, getting downhill.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Edwards. There's the block. Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here. Mitchell with the ball. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Dane goes in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, wow. What a dangerous move on that drive. I mean, when Dame is coming in strong, it is so tough to stop him.
Back to Mitchell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Timeout. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Davis with a rebound. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. From the wing. Tries yet again. Davis can't hit. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And Davis with the block. Right side, Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rodman. Lillard deciding where to go with it. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And Donovan Mitchell is an explosive athlete. Not easy to guard him without fouling.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Mitchell. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8. So Colorado Springs wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the...
Distinguish. The art. Before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations. Coast made a wave.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you. I watch the moon tonight and I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain.